Hello everyone, I hope audio video clear. So this session is about UGC NET paper 1 and current affairs related session. COP 28, Conference of Parties 28. Recently in the December first week only this was concluded, first to second week from the November 30 onwards. I will explain the details of COP 28 in the context of the UGC NET paper 1 people and environment chapter. So what are the things important for the examination will be discussed in this. And if you're first time over here in this channel, please do subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon, and do not forget to join in our Telegram group from the link given in the description of this session. And do not forget to install our app 𝐎𝐮𝐫 24/7, which is a comprehensive platform for the UGC NET and JRF preparation of the paper 1 and paper 2 commerce and other teaching competitive examinations. So guys, if you want to join in Laksha UGC NET June 2024 batch, complete course on paper 1 and paper 2 both commerce are available. Both live classes, study material PDF, self-assessment quizzes, full and mock test series, topic-wise PYQs, everything will be under one roof, just at a price of, you can say just at a price of 7,000 rupees for 8 months and 8,500 rupees for 12 months. At this discounted price it is available. You can subscribe to the platform by using the 𝐎𝐻ieversaddaugcnet link from the description of the session. Either you can go with the website achieversaddaugcnet.co.in, or else you can visit the app also. In both ways it will be available, right? So now let's start towards the COP and major outcome. What is the India role and how it is important for our examination perspective. Sir, whenever we are studying this type of conferences and current affairs, only main outcomes we should consider, because remaining other outcomes, small miscellaneous, are not going to be taken as a much important in this area, right? So here if you look at Chalo, sir. First of all, where it was conducted. We can see India highlights. This is given by the Press Information Bureau of India. Highlights of 28th Conference of Parties. So first of all, COP full form is Conference of Parties. Conference of Parties, COP. Every year COP will be conducted. This is a COP which is related to UNFCCC, United Nations Framework on Climate Change, FCCC, Convention on Climate Change. In 1992, there was a summit happened, which is called as a Rio Summit, and as part of that only UNFCCC is major one, and under that only the Paris Agreement was initiated in 2015. Now the Conference of Parties from that time onwards, from the 1992 onwards, COP meetings are being conducted. So, and here in India, the representative to attend our every COP is that our Prime Minister will be addressing every COP. And this time, 28th Conference of Parties, COP 28, happened or held at Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So at UAE, Dubai, it was happened from 30 November 2023 to 12th of December 2023. 30 November 2023 to 12th of November 2023. Almost 197 countries have been participated. So all these countries' main concern is that discussion related to limiting or controlling the global warming and future climate change. That is what the main discussion happened in the 2023 of COP 28. And here COP 28 also assessed how much Paris Agreement we achieved, how much progress is achieved in the 2015 Paris Agreement, and adoption and mitigation efforts required to achieve positive outcome in the coming years, and what are the steps to be taken. They have discussed very detailed way. If you look at India's engagement, so what are the India related main resolution which was passed? Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi at a COP28 presidency session on transforming the climate finance. So he was talking about the climate finance, information technology. One by one I will discuss. So first of all, this COP28 presidency session on finance, which is climate finance, on 1st of December it was happened. So it is majorly focusing on making climate finance more available, means investing in that type of activities which can change the climate or which can control the climate change. More available, accessible, affordable in developing countries. During his address, Prime Minister voiced the concern of Global South and reiterated the urgency of making the means of implementation, particularly the climate finance, available to the developing countries. And there were as part of the Paris Agreement, nationally determined contributions are there. That is to be implemented by all the countries as per the Modi speech. And PM Modi also welcomed the operationalization of the loss and damage fund. So which of the following fund is there as part of the COP28? Loss and damage fund. This was also discussed in 2022, that is COP27 also. Okay. Here, progress in new collaborative quantified goal on climate finance, replenishment of green climate fund and adoption fund, affordable finance to be made available by MDBs for a climate action. And here, developed countries must eliminate their adoption footprint before the 2050. And there is a timeline of implementation also given by them. This is first concern is that related to climate finance. Our Prime Minister was addressing. And here co-launch of phase 2. Phase 1 was already been taken up. Now phase 2 from 2024 to 26. Phase 2 of what? Leadership group for industry transition. That is LED IT. LED IT initially was there. Now it is LED IT 2.0. LED IT 2.0 is along with the Prime Minister of Sweden, 𝐻E, Mr. Ulf Kristersson. Both together has launched this LED IT 2.0. So this is for what purpose? Industry translation platform which connects the governments, industries, technology provider. All the people will be connected under one roof. That is what we call it as an LED IT 2.0. So this connection will contribute to many countries for doing a research purpose or bringing new technology and new things into the system. It will be easy for to integrate with the information technology. And here Sweden had co-launched LED IT at a United Action Summit in New York 2019. This is phase 1, sir, in 2019. Now in 2023 summit, phase 2 has been together. Again, Sweden and India only has co-launched. Next, co-hosting high-level event on green credits program. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi together with the President of UAE, Sheikh Mohammed Zayed Al Nahyan, co-hosted high-level event on green credits program. So there is an initiative called as a Green Credits Initiative or Green Credits Program. So at this COP28, UAE President and our Prime Minister together has chaired this particular event. Means there are various sessions. Session number 1 on climate finance, session number 2 on information technology, session number 3 on green credits program. Like that, various sessions will be there. So here this session is being chaired and co-chaired by our Prime Minister and the UAE Sheikh President. Here, Green Credit Initiative is for what purpose? It is a mechanism to incentivize the voluntary pro-planet actions as an effective response to the challenge of climate change. It envisages the issue of green credits for plantation on waste, degraded lands, river catchment, and regenerate the revival natural ecosystem. The green credit or green credit program or initiative, it is majorly to take the actions against the climate change which are creating negative impact. Majorly, waste and degraded lands need to be protected and it should be used for the plantation purpose. Means we need to increase the credits of greenery. Then only we can protect the positive way. The climate change can happen in a positive way. And we have to protect the natural ecosystem. We have to revive them back. That's the main intention behind this particular green credit initiative. During this event, a web platform which would serve as a repository of policies and best practices was also launched. The initiative is the web platform will easy to coordinate, cooperate and partnership via this process to implement the green credit program. Okay. And your side event hosted at India Pavilion, United Nations Climate Conference COP28. So that is vulnerability in the Himalayan region and ways for creating climate resilient development in the Indian Himalayan region by making mountains communities green resilient, also discussed on December 3rd in the event, same event. So there is a climate change related to vulnerability in the Himalayan region. That is also been discussed. What are the possibilities are there to provide a proper precautionary measures to protect the Himalayan ecosystem. And here, if you look at the next one, Quad Climate Working Group, QCWG, is a side event on localized climate action. So our Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India organized a side event of Quad Ambition Builder of Quad Climate Working Group on localizing the climate action, At the India Pavilion on the sidelines of United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. So whatever the UNFCCC is there. So with that only at a COP28, they have launched this localizing the climate action, Quad Climate Working Group. The terminology is most important. Remember in that way only. And here this event was happened on December 9th. Now during the event, publication of India's climate action journey also been publicated here in this particular session, which is QCWC session. All right. And India Mangrove Alliance also. India Mangrove Alliance for Climate Ministerial Meeting at a COP28 summit. Sri Bhupender Yadav, who is the Union Minister for Environment and Forest, addressing the Mangrove Alliance for the Climate Ministerial Meeting COP28, he said, working under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, India adopted holistic approach, which is like an all-round approach, 360-degree approach. For what purpose? For the conservation purpose. We are not only focusing on reducing the emissions, we are also working towards arresting the land degradation, accelerating the ecosystem, restoration, enriching biodiversity, value of biodiversity, humankind. Everything lies in the dimensions of cultural and social aspects only. So this is not only reducing the carbon emissions, we should also work towards reducing the degradation, accelerating the ecosystem of the restoration. Right? As part of this effort, Government of India's success in afforestation rolled out Mangrove Initiative for Shoreline Habitats and Tangible Incomes, or MISTI. This is mangrove plantations need to be improved. Mangrove plantation need to be improved. For that, on salt plants are being taken up. The precautionary measures or the actions are being taken to increase the mangrove tree plantation. Next, India's national statement. So what statement is given by our India? So our Union Minister Bhupender Yadav presented a national statement at COP28 on 9th of December. Reaffirmed that commitment by our PM Narendra Modi as common objective of greener, cleaner and healthier planet. As we have one earth, we are one family. We share one future. So India has been a forefront in supporting action-oriented steps, global level in response to climate change. We always held in the view that people and planet are inseparable in nature. So we cannot make them separate. We have to work towards. then only we can achieve it. And here, if you look at GDP 33% between the 2005 and 19, and achieving initial nationally determined contribution for the 2030 also. Nationally determined contribution. And India has added almost 100 gigawatts of installed electric capacity, which is around 80% of its attributed non-fossil fuel based on the resources. Almost how much? 80%. 100 gigawatts of installed electric capacity was there, and we will be achieving our nationally determined targets by the 2030 as per our minister. And in addition to domestic initiative, in India we have taken various initiative. Out of that, most important international is that International Solar Alliance and Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure (CDRI), creation of LED IT, Infrastructure for Resilient Island States, and Big Cat Alliance, Global Biofuel Alliance is launched whenever G20 summit was conducted. In that only all these alliances, or else even International Solar Alliance was operation since the long time, from the 2016 and onwards, right? And now energy related, sir. Renewable energy, most important. Now this can be asked. So pioneering the sustainability in the Ministry of Medium and Small Scale Enterprises, that is MSMEs, envisaging the global growth and local impact. It is organized by ISA own International Solar Alliance at COP28 in Dubai, December 10, 2023. Our CMD, Chairman and Managing Director of Renewable Energy Resources of India, Sri Pradeep Kumar Das, reiterated, we are promoting environmental sustainability. We are increasing the energy sector for more and more renewable energy usage. And we are promoting more of solar energy, that too. More of solar energy is being promoted by India. That is why we have developed International Solar Alliance and headquartered at our place only, International Solar Alliance. So this is the summary of entire COP 2028. So COP 28 2023, November 1st to December 12th. Just important headlines you can remember, and remaining things you can leave it, sir. Right? So I hope you understood. Very short session. Thank you so much. Bye to all. Have a great day. And at 7 p.m. there is a free class, sir. 7 p.m. paid version of the free class is there at 7 p.m. in this channel only. Otherwise, the same session is available to watch at Achieversadda app also. You can join for that as well.